The world will mark Child Cancer Day on 15th February this month at a time when cancer cases are fast becoming rampant amongst adults in the country. On the other hand, many children are suffering from cancer, with most common type being leukemia, lymphoma and cancer of the eye. Professor William Macharia, a pediatrician oncologist at the Aga Khan Hospital, explains.
There are many different types of cancers, but the one that tops the list is one that it involves the glands, which is called lymphoma. There are two types. One is called non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. The other one is called Hodgkin's lymphoma. The non-Hodgkin's lymphoma is the common one.
Lymphoma affects the blood, whose symptoms include swelling of the face and also causes the stomach to swell.
Burkitt's lymphoma is unique in the sense that it actually affects bones, especially bones of the face. And if it affects the glands, then it usually affects the glands within the tummy, in the abdomen. So a child like that would come with, a rapidly growing mass on the face, usually on the upper jaw, at times the lower, less often the lower jaw, or a swelling in the abdomen. And most of these swellings are painless.
Leukemia is also a type of cancer that affects children. This cancer occurs in the bone marrow where white blood cells are formed. When a child has leukemia, large numbers of abnormal white blood cells are produced in the bone marrow. These abnormal white cells crowd the bone marrow and flood in the bloodstream, but they cannot perform their proper role of protecting the body against diseases. Leukemias are classified into acute, which rapidly develop, and chronic, which slowly develop.
If the white cells are affected, they are reduced or they are abnormal, then an individual is at high risk of contracting, serious infections. So one like that might be visiting the hospital with, with severe infections and the fevers more frequently than usual. If the red blood, if those cells again occupy the space normally used for making red blood cells, then the number of red blood cells go down. And that is when medically one would say that that individual has got anemia, is anemic.
Retinoblastoma is a rare cancer originating in the part of the eye called the retina, the thin layer of nerve tissue that coats the back of the eye and enables the eye to see. If retinoblastoma spreads, it can reach the lymph nodes, bones, or the bone marrow.
The medical person does thorough examination, including shining a light into the eyes of the child, because you might see a reflection which looks abnormal, and that might be the earliest signs that there might be, a cancer of the eye.
Cause for cancer in children has not yet been established, but Professor Macharia advises parents and caregivers to look out for unusual changes in the child and seek immediate medical intervention.
For the mothers, yes, I think I've already stated that they have to always ensure that when they are bathing a child, that they actually also examine the child from top to bottom, just like, women are taught to do self-breast examination. So parents should take that responsibility. I shouldn't say mothers, because even fathers, there's no reason why fathers also shouldn't do it, or brothers or sisters. So I think that would help us detect very many cancers which otherwise would present very late. And when a child presents late with a cancer like an adult, the cost is very high of treatment, and the outcome is not good at that stage.
Godfrey Gishuru lost his son who was suffering from leukemia, and he explains how difficult it was for him to get treatment due to its high cost and also moral support from the family.
Mnatenganishwa na hiyo saratani. Juu hata kuna wakati mtoto alikuwa ananiuliza, sijui ndugu zangu wamekaaje, watakuja huku lini, mamangu atakuja huku lini. Juu mimi ndio nilikuwa nakaa na mtoto.
But there is hope for children living with cancer because organizations such as Childhood Cancer Initiative, in partnership with hospitals from different parts of the country, helps them to get free treatment and therapy, as Joseph Ombach, who is a caregiver at the initiative, elaborates.
We don't levy any fees